Jai Hind children. In today's class, we are about to revise the chapter Sentences Simple, Compound and Complex. I had given you the chapter earlier. Today, we will not only revise the chapter, but as usual, during revision, we will check our knowledge also with the quiz. So today also I have prepared for you the questions in which you can participate and check your knowledge. You have to test yourself how much you have understood. But I have seen that this is the chapter, this conjunction or simple compound complex is the chapter in which there is clause, and clause is it has always been a tough one, and that's why the confusion among children. I can see children. I have observed that in this chapter you have confusion. So in today's class, I have prepared the slides, the text, the class in a different way. I am about to tell you what is simple, compound and complex sentence, and that also using different way, different method, which I can say. Let's start our class. See, sentences simple, compound and complex. Whenever we are talking about sentence, so there are different types of different categories of sentences. Today we are not learning what kinds of sentences are there. We are learning that how can we make simple sentence, how can we make compound, how can we make complex sentence. So simple sentence which has only one finite verb, compound two finite verb, and complex also it has two finite verb. Now you will ask, what is finite verb, ma'am? And I will tell you that I have given you in the chapter non-finite forms, the finite verbs also. Okay, I will not say so. I am just prepared here with some examples. Okay, let's see. Simple sentence. Simple sentence, sentence with only one finite verb. Means simple sentence is that sentence in which there is only one finite verb. Okay, finite verb means that particular word, okay, through which we can change our tense. So in this sentence, this is the example. I saw a beautiful horse. So in this example, is there any word which you can use to change the tense? Write down. If you think that there is any word, by changing that particular word, you can change the whole tense of the sentence. So write down that particular word. Yes, children, write down. And that particular word is your finite verb only. So here, I saw a beautiful horse. Saw is your finite verb. And this saw, you can change. If you write here, I see. Okay. So see will be your present tense. If you are writing, I have seen, SEEN, seen is your, I have seen is your present perfect tense. So in this way, what we have found that this saw is our finite verb, and finite verb means that particular word which we use to change the tense. So here there is only one finite verb. Okay, so if there is only one finite verb, it means that is your simple sentence. Clear? Next, see what is compound sentence. Compound, a sentence with two finite verbs. And not only two finite verbs are there, but there is a coordinator also. Coordinator means that coordinate clause, that conjunction which we use in compound sentence. So there is two finite verb and one conjunction is there. What type of conjunction? Coordinate conjunction. That is your coordinator. So if there is two finite verb and one coordinator, means coordinate conjunction is there, so that sentence will be your compound sentence. For example, I saw a horse and it was beautiful. So first of all, see in this that there are two finite verbs. Take out two finite verbs are there. Finite verb, have you understood? Finite verb means what? Finite verb means that particular word which has more than one form. Okay, which we can change, which we can write in another form to change the tense of any sentence. So here in this example, I saw a horse and it was beautiful. In this example, saw is the word, it is one finite verb which already I have told you. Another finite verb is was. Because if you are changing this was, then again your tense will be changed. Isn't it? If you are changing, if you are writing here is in place of was, if you are writing here is, so your tense will, okay, in which tense your sentence will be then, if you are writing here is, so your tense will be changing, no? So here I want to tell you that if there are two finite verbs, okay, and there is one conjunction, what type of conjunction? Conjunctions are of different types. So here in this slide, in this class, I have prepared, I will just show you a slide in which there are many conjunctions I have written there, but I have told you, I will tell you right now that which conjunction you can use in which sentence. In compound sentence, which conjunctions you can use, in complex, which you can use. So here and is your coordinator, means this you use in your compound sentence. And okay, whenever you join two sentences by using the conjunction and, two sentences I am saying, I am not saying two words. Listen very carefully. If you are using, if you are just joining two words only, that will not become your compound sentence. If you are using two sentences into one sentence by using this and, this is your conjunction, that sentence will be your compound sentence. Okay. So there are two finite verbs, saw and was, and there is one coordinator, that is and. So this type of sentence will be your compound sentence. Next one is your complex sentence. Complex sentence. In complex sentence also, there are two finite verbs. A sentence with two finite verbs and a subordinator is a complex sentence. Okay. So in complex also two finite verbs will be there and there will be one conjunction. What type of conjunction? That conjunction will be your, means subordinate clause will be there, means that conjunction, the conjunction which we use in complex sentences only. And as I have told you that very soon I will tell you which are those conjunctions which we use in complex sentences only. Okay. First, let's see the example. I saw a horse which was beautiful. So here there are two finite verbs, saw and was. In the same way, there is one subordinator, means there is one conjunction. This is your which. Clear? So here, whenever this type of subordinator is there and there are two finite verbs will be there, so that will be complex sentence. But you have to identify that if the coordinator or the conjunction which we are using, that we use for complex or that we use for compound. Here also two finite verbs are there, saw and was, in compound sentence. And in complex sentence also there are two finite verbs, saw and was. But see, in compound sentence, the coordinator is and. Okay. But in complex sentence, the subordinator is which. Both are conjunction. Which is also joining two sentence, okay, and your and is also joining two sentence. Now see here, this is a list, children. This, if you want, you can take screenshot. This is your coordinators, means these all conjunctions you use in your compound sentence. These all are the conjunctions which we use in compound sentence. And not only but also, as well as, yet, still, but, however, or, either or, neither nor, only nor can be there, or neither nor. Otherwise, else, or else, for, so, therefore, hence. So these are the conjunctions, these are the coordinators which, if it is written there, if any sentence is joined by these conjunctions, by any one of these conjunctions, it means that sentence is your compound sentence. Now see, subordinators. Subordinators means these are the conjunction, this is the list of the conjunction which you can use while making your complex sentence. So subordinators: as, after, until, till, since, that, than, though, although, even though. This is your though family. Though family means you can use though also, although also, and even though also. Anyone. You can use unless, as, because, since, so that, such that, in order that. And you can use WH words also. WH words, again I will tell you what are WH words. Why, where, when, these all are your WH words. Why, where, when, which. Okay. So yours in subordinators means in complex sentence, you can use WH words also to join two sentences into one. As I have shown you the example. I saw a horse which was beautiful. So which is your WH word, and which is joining those two sentences into one. Is it clear to you? Have you understood what are subordinators? These subordinators means complex sentences. These are the conjunctions which we use in complex sentence. Okay. So whenever you are confused, whenever you are unable to identify that whether the sentence is complex or compound, because both have two finite verbs. So you can just check this. Coordinators, if coordinator is there, it means that is your compound sentence. If subordinators are there, it means that is your complex sentence. Now, just see, whenever we have to make simple sentence, for simple sentence there is only one finite verb. But sometimes one finite verb, although there is one finite verb, then also we can use these all words to make simple sentence. In spite of, despite of, without, but, means for, see, but we use in your here I have used but. Wait, I am showing you here. I have used but in coordinators. But this particular but will join two sentences. Okay. But here but will not join two sentence, but it will be written there within a sentence. Within a single sentence it will be written there, and your sentence will start from but. Okay. But in this way your sentence will start, but she is late. No. And that sentence will have only one finite verb. Okay. Now children, I will show you more examples. Just wait. Okay. If you are confused, just wait. Two finite verbs For two finite verbs, the coordinate clauses, no, these all are the conjunctions which already I have shown you. No, coordinate, whenever coordinate is written there, it means that is your compound sentence. So these all you can use in compound. Two finite verbs are there. So it means there are, whenever there is subordinate clause, means subordinators. So these conjunctions you can use to make complex sentence. In subordinate, complex sentence we make. In coordinate, compound sentence we make. And if there is only one finite verb, so it means there will be only single sentence. There will not be any two sentences will be there. Okay. See, I am showing you more examples. Reason. Suppose we have to express our reason. So this sentence is written there. He ran fast. He won the race. So this sentence we can change in simple also, compound also, complex also. In simple sentence, how can you write? Running fast, he won the race. See, there is only one finite verb. Okay, and this finite verb, only one. Won, W-A-N, won, is only one finite verb, because running is of course it is your verb, but here ing form has been added here, so that will not be your finite verb. This is non-finite verb. Okay, because you cannot change running in any other form. You can change run in any other form, but not running. Okay, so this is not your finite verb. This is your finite verb, because you can change it into win, win also. But this you cannot change. Okay, because it is your non-finite verb. If you remember, in non-finite verb, I have given you infinitive, and I have given you gerund and participle. So that is different thing. Okay, so here this is your non-finite. Compound sentence, how can you make? This is the sentence. Two sentences are given there, and these two sentences I have joined into one by using simple sentence. By using this non-finite verb and made it simple sentence. Now, if I have to make this same sentence into compound, okay, so I can make in this way. He ran fast, so he won the race. So is your conjunction, which means it is coordinators. Okay, and there are two finite verbs. Which are two finite verbs? Just take out and write down, immediately write down. In compound sentence, if you are getting two finite verbs, so which are those two finite verbs? Write down. He ran fast, so he won the race. Yes, so two finite verbs are, first one is ran, another one is won. You can change this form also, run, ran, run, run also you can write, means we are changing the form. We can change our tense. And here also we can change the form. It means we can change the tense by using this particular word. We have used here so, it means that is your compound sentence, because this is your coordinators. Complex sentence, he won the race because he ran fast. So because is your subordinators, and that's why this is your complex sentence. And here also there are two finite verbs, won and ran. Clear? So this we can use if we have to express our reason. Now if there is any condition and you have to change in simple, compound or complex, so your sentence will be in this way: work hard, you will not succeed. Suppose this is the sentence. Now the same sentence you can change in simple sentence. Okay, without using any conjunction, you can make it a single sentence in this way. If you are writing, without working hard, you will not succeed. This is one way to write. Another way to write is, without hard work, you will not succeed. So there are two ways. By using these two ways, you can make these two sentences into one. And if you are making one sentence with one finite verb, it means that that is your simple sentence. Clear? Here, your one finite verb. Which one is your one finite verb? Without cannot be your one finite verb. Working cannot be your one finite verb. Okay. So your only one finite verb is this, will. Okay. This is your helping verb. And this is only one finite verb. See another example, compound sentence. If you have to change in compound the same sentence, work hard, you will not succeed. So how will you make compound sentence? Work hard or you will not succeed, or work hard otherwise you will not succeed. So you can use or also, otherwise also. These both are your coordinators. These both are your conjunctions which you use in compound sentence. Complex sentence, how can you make? If you don't work hard, you will not succeed. Or you can make in this way, unless you work hard, you will not succeed. So there are, I am showing you two coordinators so that you may understand that we can make by using different types of conjunction, by using different types of coordinators. You can use different types of coordinators. There is a great list of coordinators and subordinators. So you can use any one which can fit in your sentence. Without means the meaning should not be changed. Okay, so that type of conjunction you have to use. So if also you can use, unless also you can use. In the same way, or also you can use, otherwise also you can use to make compound. To make complex, you can use these two. And there are two finite verb in compound and complex both. Now, if there is any contrast, the team played well, they lost the match. This is the sentence. Okay, there is a contrast. So, the same sentence, how can you make in simple sentence? Because there is two sentence without using any conjunction. How can you make these two sentences into one? See, you can use in spite of, you can also use despite. In spite of playing well, the team lost the match. What is the only one finite verb here? Hurry up, write down. Which is the only one finite verb here? In spite of playing well, the team lost the match. Write down which is the only one finite verb. Playing cannot be there because it has ing form. Okay, in spite of cannot be there, well cannot be there, the team cannot be there, match cannot be there, lost, yes, correct. Only one finite verb is your lost because it can change the form. Lost, loss, LOSE. Okay, so this is the only one finite verb, and whenever there is only one finite verb, that is your simple sentence. Clear? You can make simple sentence by using despite also. Despite playing well, the team lost the match. Now we are making compound sentence of this same sentence. The team played well, but they lost the match. The team played well, yet they lost the match. The team played well, still they lost the match. So there are three different conjunctions I have written, but you have to use only one conjunction while writing your answer. Okay, I have deliberately taken three different types of coordinators just to show you that you can use this also, you can use this also, you can use this also. Anyone you can use to make your compound sentence. In the same way, in complex sentence also, you can use this although. Although the team played well, comma, they lost the match. So, although is your subordinators. If you remember, I had shown you in the slide in the beginning only. Okay. So, in compound and complex, there are two finite verbs. Two finite verbs. Played, one finite verb. Lost, another finite verb. In the same way, in complex also. Clear? Now children, it's time for the quiz for which you were waiting for a long time. Yes. Now let's start our quiz. Are you all ready? Yes. So here comes your first question. Let's see. What does the first question say? And you have to write only and only the correct option. Let's see. Choose the correct transformation for compound. You must confess your guilt to avoid punishment. This is the sentence. And you have to change this sentence into compound. There are four options: A, B, C, and D. Hurry up. We have less time. Choose the correct one option. What you have to do? You have to choose the correct option in which there is coordinator, and as well as there the meaning of this sentence should not be changed. Okay, you must confess your guilt to avoid punishment. The meaning should not be changed, and there should be one coordinator. Both the things you have to see. You don't have to see only the coordinator, you also have to see the meaning also of the sentence. Meaning should be same. Have you given? Okay, I hope you all have given the answer. Now I am showing you the correct answer. You must confess your guilt. A is the correct answer. You must confess your guilt, otherwise you will be punished. So otherwise is your coordinator, and this we use in compound sentence. This is the conjunction which we use in compound sentence. And there are two finite verbs. Which are two finite verbs? Can you can you write two finite verbs in this sentence? Write down, if you can, two finite verbs. Yes. Here one finite verb, confess, another finite verb, punished. Okay. Will be is also there, which we can use, which we can change to change our tense. Let's proceed to the next question. Choose the correct transformation of the following sentence for simple. Means this sentence you have to change in simple sentence. While there is life, there is hope. It is already written in complex sentence, but I want simple sentence. So I am showing you four options. Out of these four, choose the correct one. So long in there is life, there is hope. Option A. Option B. Life and hope are inseparable. Until there is hope, there is life. Where the life is, the hope is there. Which one should be correct one? Which one is correct? Let's see the correct answer. Let's check the correct answer. Life and hope are inseparable. This is our simple sentence. Why? Because here we have only one finite verb. There is only one helping verb. This are is your helping verb, which we can change if we want to change the tense. We can use here in place of are, was also. And in this way, our tense will be changed. So here, there is only one finite verb are, and this is your simple sentence. Clear? So this is your correct answer, B. And is also written here, but and is not joining two sentences. It is joining only two words, life and hope. And that's why this and will not be taken as coordinators. Okay. We will not be taking as coordinator because it is joining two words only. But what we have to join? Two sentences. Next question. Walk carefully to avoid falling. This sentence you have to change for compound. For compound sentence, there are four options. Just check which one is correct. Walk carefully lest you fall. If you do not walk carefully, you will fall. Walk carefully, otherwise you will fall. Walk carefully and do not fall. Again, I am telling you, don't only choose the correct coordinators or the correct conjunction, but see the meaning also. Meaning should also not be changed. See the correct one answer. C1. Walk carefully, otherwise you will fall. Otherwise is your conjunction which we use in compound sentence, which I have shown you in that list. Okay, with the list of coordinators. Otherwise was there. There are and see, and is also there. But and is also your coordinators. And is also the conjunction which we use in compound sentence. But this D option is not correct. Why? Because it is not giving us the clear meaning. Walk carefully and do not fall. No, this is not giving us the correct meaning. The meaning should be walk carefully to avoid falling. गिरने से बचने के लिए. So walk carefully, otherwise you will fall. Okay, so गिरने से बचने के लिए means नहीं तो तुम गिर जाओगे. And that's why C1 is correct. And D1 is incorrect because it is giving us incomplete meaning. D is giving us incomplete meaning. Next question. We eat so that we may live. Again for compound, choose the correct one. A, B, C, D for compound sentence. So that is given there. So that is your conjunction, but we have to make in the compound. D1 is your correct answer. We wish to live, so we eat. So is your conjunction which we use for compound sentences. Okay. Children, see the last one question, and here are 4 options. And this question you have to choose for the complex sentence. Complex sentence, okay. Wait here till my arrival. Yes, for complex. Again, you have to make it a complex in a different form. Which option do you think is correct? Yes, I think you have chosen your answer. Now I am showing you my answer. Wait here till I arrive. See, till here also I have written here, till here also I have written here. And meaning should not be changed. So what I have changed? I have changed only the formation of the sentence. Only the formation. This is called transformation. Transformation means we cannot change the meaning. Only we have to change our form of the sentence. Okay. For complex sentence, this D is your correct answer. Okay, children, thank you. I know you are studying right from the morning. You have joined the classes also in your school, and now we are doing our online classes. That's why the children, if they are working hard, so definitely they will secure the good marks. And your teachers, they are also working hard to make the class and to teach you in the school also. And that's why I think that when both are working hard, then our vehicle will run fast, because teacher and students both are working fast, and that's why result will be, should be, it must be very good. Okay, children, goodbye, take care, we'll meet in our next class.